Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Redbird Replay. This is Scott Kirker along with Corey Nelson. Alex Staub down on the field. Corey, Metamora comes into this game, and they're 1-0, but Metamora is going to get a pretty big test here tonight with a pretty good Rock Island football team.
Thanks, Scott. First of all, beautiful Friday night. Great venue. This stadium is awesome.
Yeah, this is one of the best. And Alex, we'll talk about it in a little bit here, but yeah, you're right.
Great stadium. Regarding Rock Island, as we watching them warm up, looks like a little bit more numbers, bigger, more athletic than Champaign Central.
Right, and they returned that same running back, number 21, Davian Wilson. And last year he had, I think, about a 70-yard touchdown run against us, and he ended up with probably about 180 yards rushing, but he did a lot of that in the second half.
Yep, it'll be interesting tonight. Last year, of course, they came into our house, and we put it to them quick in all games.
42-7 at halftime, and ended up 42-14.
How many passing yards and receptions do we have?
I think last year we had about 240 yards passing.
Absolutely. New team, and a little bit different style. And we can run, we can throw, and we should have no issue with this team.
And why don't we go down to Alex on the field, talk a little bit about this stadium.
So yeah, guys, this stadium fits officially 15,000 people. I mentioned with you before we came on the air, that's 314 seats of being the smallest FBS Division I field. UNC Charlotte has 15,314. The other thing I want to note, this at one point hosted an exhibition game between the Green Bay Packers and the New York, I think, Cardinals, way back in 1949. Curly Lambeau was the head coach of the Packers, and that was actually his final year in Green Bay.
Thanks.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Good info, Alex.
Corey, we'll watch tonight the continual growth of Vinny Quercia-Grossa.
Absolutely.
And last week came off a big game where he played awfully well. He'll tell you, though, there were some things he didn't do real well.
The thing about Vinny is confidence. Okay, he's confident. So, high school football player, senior year. Again, I've talked about this in the past. He's a wrestler. I mean, the kid gets out there. I've watched him wrestle. He takes charge. He's the kind of kid that'll be in the huddle saying, "Give me the ball, and I'm going to get it done." So Vinny's going to grow game by game. He's only going to get better and better. The offensive line last week looked great. We have height. We have in our receiving positions. We have speed, posting. I mean, Scott, he turned it on last week. That boy can move.
Yeah,
I think you said before he's a 4.4, correct?
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah. So you've got the speed. The other thing I noticed last week, again, and Coach Dolinsky in his talked about it, is our tackling ability was outstanding, and our speed of our defense.
Yes, and we got better as the game wore on last week. As the Rock Island Band comes onto the field for the national anthem and everything. Why don't we take this time and talk to the Redbird offensive coordinator. Here we are once again with Metamora offensive coordinator Nick Dolinsky. Coach, beautiful night once again, and boy, this is a heck of a stadium, isn't it?
It's I think my Uncle Doug told me it was ranked the #1 high school stadium either in the state or the nation. I mean, it's awesome. Old school. You got the burn, you got great horseshoe, and it's a great complex.
You come in tonight with a 1-0 record. Rock Island comes in at 0-1. They had a tough week last week against a pretty good large school in Bradley Bourbonnais. They're going to be a pretty solid opponent.
Yeah, they're definitely well coached, and they got speed, and they had a couple plays that got away from them late in the game. A turnover on a pick, and a punt return, and. But special teams played a big part for them too. So it's a big part for us tonight was a special team emphasis all week to make sure that, we're putting the ball in the correct place on kickoff, and our punt coverage is good. And then, when we get the opportunity to get a punt return or a kickoff return, that we're in the right place as well. So, they're big play capable anytime. The running back didn't play last week, 21. He's back this week, so I'm sure he's going to have a little extra fire in him. He played against us last year. Broke the big long run, second play of the game. So, obviously he's very talented, and basically all their skill kids are back. The quarterback that came into the game last year against us is the starter now as a junior. So, we got some film on him, but, it still comes down to a new year, and we got to make sure that we execute better than they do.
Offensively last week, I thought Vinny played awfully well. First time out, first chance to be the varsity quarterback, I thought he played awfully well.
Yeah, I mean, it's different when you're a senior. I mean, you got the one start last year against Canton, so he's got a little underneath his belt. But, you know, when you're the guy, you know, it's definitely different. And he played very well. You know, exceeded expectations, did a really good job of managing plays, you know, no delay games. And for the most part, we were pretty good with our formations, getting everybody in the right spots. And a few communication mistakes between myself and him led to a couple bad plays. But, you know, he executed very well. I mean, you go 9 of 13 or somewhere in that zone, and you throw for 130 plus and a couple touchdowns and carry the ball for, you know, it was a really good opening night. And I thought a lot of it had to do with who was up front for him. You know, the new guys really performed at a high level, and I thought all of our running backs really ran hard, and that helps a lot because when you can't focus on both of them back there, it makes your QB counter stuff a whole lot better if they got to worry about the running back.
Come into tonight, another team that's awfully athletic. They're going to be awfully fast. So some of the stuff you do is going to have to be quick hitting, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, we try to hit everything quick. Coach Ryan will tell you that. But, yeah, I mean, we got to make sure that it's more about this week and making sure that their defense is a little bit of a stack defense where they stack the linebackers on the backside of the defensive tackles. So the key is for us offensively is we got to make sure that we understand where our double teams are going and how we're comboing the guys because they play games. You know, one will go in, the running linebacker will go out, and vice versa. So you just got to be gap sound and understanding where the combo is taking you to. And, you know, so that's an important part for us. And, you know, so it'll be a lot of counter and a lot of G scheme, you know, we've been running. So it's not a real big secret what we're running, but we just got to make sure we're executing the right spot and people are getting to the right guys.
Defensively, I thought as the game wore on last week, you started to play pretty well. A lot of those guys, number 3, Caleb Welsh, and Ryan Bagol, I thought played awfully well, particularly in the second half.
Yeah, for being first-time starters at linebacker, being thrown in there, and Ryan started last year at outside linebacker some, but not inside. It changes everything. Your views are different. Everything looks different. And for the most part, they were within their assignments. And the one thing, Champaign Central came in and they false pulled everywhere. So it gave us some tough reads early on, and they had to make a quick adjustment to it, and they did a real good job of adjusting to that. And then outside of that, I thought we tackled really well last week for the most part, and gang tackled and got to the ball, and that'll be a key again tonight because you can't let them bounce and get another run and extend plays. We got to make sure that we get there and get a lot of guys to the help.
Contain will be to keep them contained.
Yeah, I mean, and that's similar to last week. And there's a couple big ones that they busted last week, but what happened was they busted some big ones. We were able to make plays and tackle them, and then we forced them again to have to score, on another set of downs. So it's kind of the same tonight. We got to make sure that they have to drive to score and not bust long ones.
Well, Coach, once again, good luck and bring home a W.
Thanks. We'll do our best.
Well, welcome back to Rock Island. We're just a few minutes away from the national anthem, Corey. Boy, you just couldn't ask for a better night in the fall, could you?
Not at all. What is it, 68 degrees?
It's something like that. It's going to be very comfortable here in a little bit. But, this is about as good a night as we've had, for back-to-back in this early season.
Same conditions as last year.
Yeah.
Same exact conditions. And I hope we have the same score.
Well, last year was a little warmer when we played them at our place. It was a little warm, a little toasty that day.
I can't remember. I'm getting old, Scott. Can't remember those details, but I do know it was similar. And we had a great night against them, and our boys are ready for this game.
Yeah, I think we are. Nick Dolinsky seemed to be pretty confident when we talked to him there just a few minutes ago. And as we get ready for the playing of the national anthem, big key for you tonight in this game against Rock Island.
For us?
For us. What's a big key for us offensively?
Establishing the run.
Yeah, I think we have.
We have to establish the run. It's high school football. Again, Metamora run, and defensively, we've always been known for our defense. So I'm going to be watching our linebacker play this evening and see how they perform again. They did a pretty good job last week. But again, there's improvements there on the defensive side of the ball that they will continue to get better and better. And Coach Grabner will keep coaching them up. But the run game, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think the other thing, too, is we've got to contain them. We can't let them – because they're a threat to run or score from just about anywhere on the field, and we've got to limit that.
Yeah, and that's with any team, and you're always wanting to contain. But, yes, again, I haven't watched film on them much, so I don't know how fast they really are.
They're fast.
But I know the way our boys are coached, and having sons that played for Coach Pat Ryan and Coach Grebner on defense, and Coach Herring does such a great job with the safeties and DBs. I don't have any issue. They're going to contain. They're going to do their jobs. and the tasks they were given, and we'll get out of here with a W.
Yeah, and I think as long as Metamora does the fundamental things up front, that we'll be able to move the ball on them. Last week I thought the offense really, came out on all, fired on all cylinders, and hopefully they can do that again tonight. If they're able to do that tonight at the same caliber that they did last week, they will come away with a W.
Absolutely, and you know what, Scott, on offense, regardless, it starts with the offensive line, and again. What Coach Otto does with them year in and year out, and we've got size. They're athletic. They had great footwork last week, and they were moving off the ball fast and getting those defensive guys back into the linebackers and just making a mess and opening up holes for us and some of those long runs we had. So, again, offensive line will be great.
Yeah, I agree. The other thing, too, that I think is going to be huge for Metamora is the special teams. We've got to be able to keep the ball out of the, when we kick off or punt, we've got to keep it out of their playmakers.
Absolutely. Even into the youth levels of football. People always want to talk about offense and defense. It's a great point you made, talking about special teams. It can make or break a game. We've always done a really good job. Our kids are coached well in our special teams. I think you'll see it again this evening. And they'll get the job done.
As Metamora gets ready to come onto the field, we're about 1.5 minutes away from, about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff. Corey, we talked about how the offense is going to have to, what some of the keys offensively, and really we talked about a little bit about the defense also in the linebacker play. I think the DBs are going to be tested a little bit tonight.
Absolutely. It's Coach Herring. He does a great job with them. They will be fine with safeties and our DBs, but they have to contain. Again, Scott, I don't know how fast they really are. We're going to see it here shortly. But I tell you what, it's one of those nights you wish you could strap it back on and get out there and play, isn't it?
The Redbirds come onto the field.
Got to appreciate every game, because once the helmet comes off, it's off.
Yep.
Never again.
Pat Ryan told a story about a player that played a few years ago and lost in a playoff game, and he always knew he was a good player. He didn't know how much it really meant to him. It took a little while underneath the bleachers, talked to the radio guys and TV guys and the newspaper guys, and by the time he got back up to the school, it was most of the kids were already gone. And he walked through the locker room and he walked by, and then down one of the rows of players was this particular player. And he still had everything on. He was crying. And Pat asked me, he said, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "But once I take it off, I can never put it back on."
Nope. And, having the two oldest boys play for Coach Ryan and play for Metamora Football, I could tell you story after story of when they hung their helmets up and the boys getting back together, or even sitting out in Malone Field. So I tell kids all the time, enjoy every minute of it.
I don't know whether we are receiving or kicking off. Alex, were you able to find out whether we're kicking or receiving?
So I was not. All I was told is the lack of it happening due to the band being on the field when they needed to do it. We weren't told anything further.
Okay.
Can't really tell. It looks like we might have our return team huddled up, ready to go out onto the field.
Who's out there, Coach?
Yeah, it looks like you got Poston, and I know he's one.
Yeah, I see Poston. Poston's out there.
Look at the coach, and is it Keneg out there?
Looks like it from here, yeah.
Yeah, that's our return team.
Well, giddy up, Scott. Here we go. You ready to go?
Yeah, this is
pumped up.
This is going to be exciting.
Game 2.
Game 2 already.
Appreciate them all. There's only 9 regular season. Here we go.
And guys, one last note before we kick off. Coach Ryan talked about the familiarity with the Rock Island defensive front particularly. He said, and I quote, "They have tremendous speed." He thinks that's definitely going to be a factor tonight, guys.
Their defensive line has tremendous speed.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good test. Here we go.
Redbirds get ready to receive the opening kickoff to this game number 2, Corey.
Pumped up, Scott. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Let's see a return here. I don't know nothing about their kicker. I don't know. We'll see here how good he really is at kicking
Zach
off.
Poston and who else?
Who do we got?
18, guys. 18.
He's in there kicking to him.
And it's to Poston?
No. Is it? Good return.
Yeah, but he gets it out to about the 34-yard line. That was, no, that wasn't Poston. It was at 38. Hunter Burrows?
Hunter Burrows. Okay.
As the Redbird offense comes onto the field.
We're going to start with the tight.
Actually, he's at the 34.
There we go. I like this formation.
That's a pickup of about 4 yards. Zach Poston on the carry.
4 yards and dust all night, Scott. 4 yards and dust, buddy. Here we go.
Yeah, pickup
Good
of
job.
3.
3? All right.
2nd and 7.
Is it belly?
It looked like it.
Yeah.
Up to the 40. That was Caleb Welsh on the carry. 3rd and 4 for the Redbird offense. Everything's been between the tackles.
Oh, it's good to go here. See if we release some tight ends. See. Nope, run.
Oh, nice hole.
He's gone. See ya.
And he'll be down at inside the 30-yard line, down to the 26-yard. That was a great hole by the offensive line. We saw they were coming right at us, Corey. That's a big play for the Redbird offense.
They're going to have a tough time with us.
And you think about it, guys, he's one slip up from the end zone there by the Rock Island defense.
Yeah.
That guy had him clear, but that one slip up there at the end, and it's a touchdown.
Establish the run, keep running it down the throat right here. Demoralize Rock Island on this series of plays.
Particularly on this first drive, Coach Hammer for Rock
There you
Island
go.
does not want a touchdown because he says he doesn't want that feeling of last year again.
Oh, Vinny with a keeper, and he'll go inside, down to about he's inside the 20, 17-yard line.
Reminds you of the old formation, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
One receiver.
Inside the 20, down to the 17, 1st and 10. No, 2nd and 2 for the Redbirds.
There. It's all right.
He maybe lost about a half a yard. Brings up a 3rd and
This is
2.
Coach Ryan's kind of offense here.
It certainly is. This is what he's comfortable doing.
Oh, I'm sure. He's probably down there. Oh, yeah. Well, you do with what you got with the players you have.
Yes.
Right? Can't force something that doesn't, if you don't have the arsenal. There you go.
And he'll take it. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down to the 15-yard line. I can't see who that was. Oh, that was Poston there. Between the tackles, we've only attacked the edge one time, and that was on a little bit of a counter play where Poston picked up, 26 yards? 1st and 10 Redbirds at the 15.
They are not very big on the D-line.
He talked about their quickness up front.
Quickness, I agree. Now the linebackers, they're coming. And there it is, all day long.
And that'll be close to a first down at the 5. That's a nice cutback by Poston. So it'll be 1st and 10 at about the, oh no, it's 2nd and, what is it, 2nd and 1?
They brought 2nd and 1. Touchdown. Here we go. Punch it in. Welch is in the backfield with Vinny and Gunn. Run left. He got it back. Oh.
Fumble on the play.
Ooh,
Ooh. That's
an ouchie.
that's an ooh. Yeah, we got it though. A little excitement.
A little excitement.
Yeah.
3rd down, around 7 yards to go. Make that 6 yards to go.
So he can still
let's
get a
see.
first
What do
down.
we got 3rd and 6.
And he can get a first down at about the 5.
Who's not Rowe? Is that? That slant on the out there with that receiver would be wide open.
Oh, he got back to about
What
the 10. It'll be
did he?
4th and about 5.
See if coach throws it right here because they are. Do you see their defense?
It's got short.
Yeah, it's 4th and 6. Big down for the Redbird offense.
Bringing in Poston. TJ's coming in. Wing. Go, Vinny. Go, Vinny. First down.
And he'll have a first
Yeah,
down.
he got it.
Quarterback keeper left. Looks enough to be a Metamora first down.
That's a nice job. He got the first. That was huge.
And you also got to make sure to note that was a great block by our up the left side because Rock Island's number 6 was approaching quickly. Without that block, he may
Who
not
got
have
it?
gotten that first down.
Who got it?
He was right parallel with number 6, so I couldn't see a number. Sorry on that, guys. Connor Lopez, 12.
1st and 10. 1st and goal for the Redbirds. Touchdown, Metamora. That's a great job by the Redbird offense, Corey. They just methodically moved the ball down the field.
Great way to start a football game. You're saying we are here. We're coming at you. Establish the run. And Scott, we don't need to go away from it.
No.
I mean,
Caleb Welch, the snapper.
I'm not even watching the back.
Peyton McDonald and Dylan Messakar, the extra point kicker. There it
Rock
is.
Island jumped, guys.
They jumped, and I think we'll go for 2.
Flag on the play. Encroachment against the Rocks.
2. Oh, nice job by the Redbird special teams. Got them to jump as the Redbird offense comes back onto the field, and they'll only have about a yard and a half to go to get 2. It's 6-0 Redbirds here in the early going. Nice methodical drive by the Redbirds.
Get it?
Didn't get it, guys.
Didn't
His
get-
helmet didn't reach the goal line.
Quarterback keeper. 2-point conversion is no good.
So it'll stay 6-0 Redbirds.
It's been a power 6. MTCO.
You know, guys, I want to mention again, Coach Hammer for Rock Island talked about not wanting to get that punch in the mouth right on the first drive because of the bad taste still left in their mouth from last year. So it'll be interesting to see how much their defensive scheme changes after getting that punch in the mouth on the first drive.
Well, for us, coming down, Alex, and doing that right away, they're already intimidated, I think. Look at the score last year. Now we just march right down the field. Don't even have to throw the football. Come right at them. And our offensive line is dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was impressive. We've got to limit these, though. Their playmakers are going to be back deep.
Well,
for
they've got a number 2. What's his name? Hold on a minute. There's this
Number
Victor,
2
Victor
is
3 and number 3.
Marion Rogers, and number 3 is Victor
Victor.
Guzman.
I believe they have like a 6'4" receiver too.
That we can't tell because all their program shows is their position and year.
And they're not going to kick to him. Smart. And all right.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
The Redbird defense comes onto the field. 6-0 with how much time, Corey?
There is 6 minutes and 39 seconds in the first quarter, Scott.
So guys, one other thing to know, if Rock Island's going to run a 2-quarterback system. They change them pretty often, so something to watch here throughout the game. If you give me a second, I'll get the names.
All right.
Pickup of about 4. That was Wilson.
So real quick,
No.
guys, the QBs are Devin Swift and Elijah Reese. Swift and Reese. They kind of use those guys interchangeably.
Are they both on the field?
No.
They, in terms of number of snaps, they sub them out pretty frequently, Coach Hammer said, so something to watch for.
That was number 2, Rogers with the carry.
It's all right.
Pickup of maybe 1 or, we'll say 2. 2 yards brings up a third and about 3. 3rd and 4. Big down for the Redbird defense.
Third and 4. 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Pass. Roll out. He can move.
Oh, we got a player down.
That's 52, guys, 52.
That's Tyler Freeze.
Cramp?
Is that what it looks like they're doing? Or are they working on the knee?
Right knee, guys, right knee.
I'm hoping a cramp.
Correction on that left knee.
Left
knee.
Okay.
Well, you don't like to see this.
No, never. Any player.
Then, guys, there's the aspect of not being able to put any pressure on that affected leg. So
He's putting a little there.
yeah, it looks like he is now. That's good.
There you go.
That's good.
That's still not good when you get helped off. First down
I'm praying for the best. Here we go.
Rock Island. First down at their own 47-yard line.
Option. I can't tell who made the tackle.
I can't either.
Those.
Brought down by Barrett Gatton of the Redbirds.
Well, they listed Barrett Gatton. He's out for the year, so it wasn't Barrett Gatton.
No. Pole. Come on, follow it. .448, Scott. Left in the quarter.
They take the ball down inside, right at the 30 or 29-yard line of Metamora.
Just shy of the first down.
Brings up a 2nd and short.
Corners are in man. Right up the middle.
Oh, touchdown.
Middle linebacker.
And And you know, guys, unfortunately, we had that happen a couple times last week against Champaign Central as well.
Hey, teams are going to score. Who's going to score more? Bounce back, get back on offense. Here we go. Block it, block it, block it. Did
And
you get it?
got it through.
He's kicking it
7-6.
low, so we can block those.
Well, Corey, backers just have to stay home. They're not doing anything with misdirection. They're just
Told you I'm
straight ahead.
watching the backers this game. There's no misdirection. Follow the pole. They stand up, offensive line. You can tell when they're going to throw, when they're going to run.
Maybe Alex in a little while can get a report on Tyler Freeze, maybe at the quarter break.
I'll see what I can do, guys. Hope for the best.
So we've got a different return. You've got number 4, and Poston is not back there. They're kicking short anyway. Get up there. Go, go. Oh, go, baby. That a boy?
That's a nice
Who's
return.
That? Who's 10?
10 is Caleb Welsh.
He lowered his shoulder on that at the end of that run.
Caleb Wells in return for Metamora.
Physical play, Scott. Physical.
Yep.
4 acres on the tackle.
So the
4-10.
Redbirds will take over on the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Pretty good field position.
So, guys, what I'm gathering so far is Connor Lopez came over to check on Tyler real briefly. Seems to be in good spirits. Still's got his cleats on. I have no further information than that right now.
Number 3, Jake Ross on the carry. And immediately by number 54 of the Rocks. Donovan Rogers on the tackle for no gain.
Hey guys, I
Good
think
twins out here.
I think Tyler Freeze might be out for the game. They just wrapped up his knee.
Okay.
Great yardage.
Nice run. Nice job by the Redbird offensive line. That was Caleb Welsh again, wasn't it? Oh, that's Vinny? That was
Wasn't that
number
Welsh
3.
running?
That was Welsh.
Who's out here at receiver? Who's their slot? Number 8?
That's
That's
Caden
Lopez's
Stone. And that's
split.
Caden Stone in the slot.
Okay. We got a twins down here. Get through, Vinny. That a boy.
And I think he's going to have enough for a first down.
On the carry. Hit by Renell Crouch first.
Scott, we're moving the ball well.
We are. Up front, we're controlling the line of scrimmage right now. 2:28 to go, first quarter. Redbirds trail 7-6.
Look at down here. Look at this number 6 on Lopez. There, throw. Little screen. He got some yardage.
And picked up maybe 2.
Pass.
At some point, they're going to go to Lopez here.
Yeah.
Look at it. You see it, Scott? Look at it.
The square in or the slant pattern right now. The
It's
slant
right.
is right there.
Pull him out, drive him to the sidelines, cut back in. It's wide open. There it is, right there. Oh, no.
Yeah, hit him in a bad spot. Hands.
Our minds are thinking like Coach D's. It was a good call.
Yeah.
I mean, oh.
That ball was perfectly placed in stride.
You got to. Beautiful throw.
Third down and 8 for the Redbirds.
It's all right. Little nerves going. Next one to him, he'll get. There's a mismatch here. The kid's 5'8", 5'7".
I'd go back and look at the cushion they're giving.
Oh, absolutely. They're doing it. Here you go.
Bagol. Bagol's got some room. Oh, nice job by Ryan Bagol. Beautifully set up screenplay.
Good patience, Vinny. Good job.
Nice
That's
blocking
that
up front.
confidence.
And unfortunately for Rock Island, guys, those are the two particular players that Coach Hammer pointed out to me that they're going to try and keep an eye on.
Who?
He said Corchagrosa and Bagol. He said specifically about Vinny, and I quote, "We want to try and keep him in the sandbox."
First and 10 Redbirds inside the 30-yard line down to the 28.
There it is.
He'll get up to about the 25. He gets tripped up. Had some room there. 22 is going to have to leave. He had his helmet off.
There he goes.
All right, he's down to the 26. Makes it a 2nd and 8.
45 seconds left. Final play of the quarter.
Yep. No posting. He's standing right there on the sideline. And he'll go inside the 25.
Once again, the ball carrier for a short game.
And that'll be the end of the quarter. Take this time to thank our sponsors. City Blue Technology, Sobershire Insurance, Goodfield State Bank, Snyder Village, Metamora Fields, Metamora IGA, Metamora McDonald's, Logoware, Michael's Italian Feast, Commerce Bank, Kevin Kale at Edward Jones, Germantown Bar and Grill, Mason Funeral Home, Sunbelt Rentals.
So, guys, I wanted to mention here in between quarters, you know, the history of this stadium is pretty. We talk about the fact that they hosted the Packers back in the 40s, but unfortunately, that game between the Packers and the New York Bulldogs didn't end up going so well for the season. The Packers ended up 2-10, and the Bulldogs went 1-10, and the Bulldogs only lasted for 3 seasons in the NFL, actually. And then, unfortunately for our viewers, but in your game notes, I actually have a program attached on one of the last pages of the game notes from that game. It's pretty cool. Like I said, the history is endless. I spent a lot of prep just on the history of Almquist Field. It's pretty incredible, guys.
Alex, when you have a chance, you need to come down and find out prognosis on Zach Poston also.
All right, we'll take a look at it.
All right. I think they're looking at his shoulder. His right.
And by the way, guys, we can confirm Freeze is out for the game. Freeze is out.
In. Catch.
Looks like they're giving it to him. Yeah. And that'll be a first down. That's Connor Lopez. Nice catch, nice throw. First down, Redbirds. Down to about the 13-yard line. They're going to just inside the 15 at the 14.
Upfield.
It's a pickup of what? About 3?
A yard.
About a yard.
The thing with Vinny, again, dual threat. He can run.
Yeah.
He can throw.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for Poston. They're taking his shoulder pads off.
There's
second and 9 for the Redbirds.
there. Slant is there.
So guys, I wasn't able to capture too many. Poston seems pretty content. He doesn't seem in too much pain, but obviously taking the pads off does mean something, at least fairly long term, at least in terms of the game.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Redbirds.
Daryl Woodson, 3rd and 9 for the Redbirds.
There you go, Benny. Go, go, go outside. That a boy. Fumble. They recovered.
Yep, 24 for Rock Island. Got it, guys.
Boy, we come up here and we just fumble all over the place, don't we?
Harry Slater on the recovery for the Rocks.
Got to really secure that ball in there.
Yep. Got to tuck it in.
Oh, yeah.
16 early out here, Spacey Kananaki.
Looks like Poston is out.
Well, if they're taping it, it doesn't look like they're putting.
They're iced it.
It doesn't look like there's a bag of ice there, though.
Yeah.
Corey nailed. He's got a bag of ice on the shoulder, and they are wrapping him up just like Tyler Freese.
Yep.
So it looks like both of them will be out for the game.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Rocks.
And guys, a little update specifically on Freeze. It's the back, it's the inside, the back side of his knee, you know, like that unfortunate
Patella.
area. Yep. The reverse side of the kneecap. I don't know my directions very well. You're gonna have to forgive me on that, but the back side of his kneecap.
Or that, yeah.
The tendon.
Oh, nice job by the Redbird defense.
There we go.
That Bagol and 60. Is that Luke Vogel?
27. Who's 27?
For Metamora, 27 is Cody Largent.
Junior?
Yes. Brings up a 3rd and about 9. Big down for the Redbird defense. You got to suck it up here a little bit. Oh, man, there was Green.
He was gone.
Caleb Welsh almost. Yeah.
That wasn't. That's
right,
8.
Right. Is that 8? Oh, that's.
I saw 6. Owen
6.
Forker.
6. That's Owen Forker. So that'll bring up a 4th down. Wow.
Number
Blake.
44.
Oh, that's Joe Carden, sophomore, along with Blake Leeper.
Okay. Get away. Get away. Did it hit him? Oh, no.
It touched our number 33, guys. This is going to be Rock Island ball.
Special teams, you called it. Got to know where ball is. Okay, defense.
Out to the 41-yard line.
Watch him.
Caleb Walsh, nice job.
He's getting, yeah.
So what did he get? Pickup of about 3.
Quarterback is spotted about the 44-yard line of the rocks.
From my
We got to stop just making these self-destruction. It's self-destruction right now.
They got to calm down, refocus. Little mistakes will kill you.
Makes it a 2nd and about 2.
All right. 8:48 left. Game's going to go quicker. Run, run, run.
Yep.
He's got a hole. He's gone.
No, he's not gone.
No.
But we got to.
he's gone.
That's his
flags.
best.
Oh, that's gonna be almost. Can't do that.
That's bad tackling.
That's right. Again, filling linebackers. D-line's going to contain their area, gap, responsibility. The backers have to fill. There's a lot of responsibility.
That's not good.
There's a lot of responsibility playing middle linebacker.
Yep.
There's a lot of it's not outside, it's inside.
That was. I mean, it wasn't like he was a burner either.
No, he was right up the middle.
And there was that point too, guys, where he stalled because remember he broke away for a little bit that first time. Then there was kind of a point of stoppage before they
didn't even trap.
Yeah.
It was exactly. It a dive? Basically a dive, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. The last two. They're going to keep coming at him.
13-6.
Well,
Rock Island.
Because now they know that they have us in the position that they themselves weren't wanting to be in after that first drive like we were talking about earlier, guys.
Well, you can't get down. Plenty of time.
No,
it's 13-6. I mean, 13-6. 8:29 remaining.
We gave them
second
that
quarter. We did. It's correct. Go. We'll take that, Scott.
Yep, we'll take that every day.
All day long. 34.
Number 20, Malachi Rooks with the return. Redbird offense comes back onto the field.
Let's get a sustained drive, reestablish our line. Here we go, Scott. In gun.
Oh, there you go, Vinny. There you go.
Good job, Vinny.
Did a
Using the blockers.
Yes, snuck in right behind.
God. All day.
Snuck in right behind Hunter Cassip and just followed him through.
Absolutely. Keep running, Vinny.
Corey, we're going to come back and win this.
I have no doubt, Scott.
And remember,
that's what I'm saying. They're we're going to wear them out. Look at our line.
And remember, guys, Rock Island was in this exact same situation.
See, watch this. What are they in? They got 3 receivers up top, 1 down. In gun. There it is. Little low.
That's a loss of a yard.
It's tough. Some receivers will come up, try to scoop that, and bring it in. And
you're almost better just batting it down.
He had a dive, yeah. TJ's back in. Welch is in the backfield.
2nd and 11 for the Redbirds.
Rowe down. Is it? It's
Ashton Rowe.
Ashton Rowe down. all day long. There's a mismatch. He's there.
Nice job. Is that Bagol?
Well, Bagol, good catch. Great throw.
Oh, that was a fantastic throw. Down inside the 30.
25-yard throw on
Yeah.
a dime. Beautiful touch. Good job.
That's a beautiful play right there. Big play by the two playmakers right now on the Redbird offense.
Oh, there's plenty making plays. I mean, Welsh is running good. Our receivers are, doing their jobs. Kind of a look.
Oh, he broke free. He's down the sideline, and he's inside the 5-yard line.
That's old school. Keep your legs moving. Don't stop. Keep chugging forward, and he almost broke it. There you go, 14-1-4.
Atta boy.
Now punch it in here. This is what you do here, Scott, after something like that happens. You come back, you score.
Yep.
Right in their face. All right. Okay, now right here, look at Ashton.
Wide open.
drive
Slant pattern's
him
wide
out, go right there, it's touchdown. Or you can just run it in.
And did they get it? Yep,
Yeah, it's a
touchdown,
touchdown.
Metamora. That's a pretty good, that's a gut check
Attaboy.
touchdown.
Yeah,
right
it is. Come right back. Say, all right.
It's 13-12 right now, and I think Metamora will keep their offense on, go for two.
What? Oh, I thought that number 3 was hurt.
And the good thing about that guy is Vinny's lucky he
He's
got his
bending
knee
over.
down in the end zone because he just about fumbled it right before his knee went down.
Touchdown. We'll forget the pass, move forward, 6:10, second quarter. Beautiful night at Rock Island. 13-12, 2. And he got it. And
He's in.
there you go.
Redbirds go back on top, 14-13, Corey.
There's a flag.
We'll see what
It's against us.
unsportsmanlike?
Nope. Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
against Rock Island. Looks like it's unsportsmanlike.
Because the thing that threw me is they were conversing with the Rock Island.
I think
to
they were
apparently
warning him.
decide. Yeah, that must have been what it was.
All right, this is very important right now. We're going to kick the ball off. Don't kick to their burners. Stay in your lanes.
And do what
We
you
do
did
not
last
want
time.
them to return.
No.
They had that last week. One of their kids returned, I believe.
Yeah, for a touchdown for a return to kickoff for a touchdown. We've got some momentum
see if
back.
their coach moves them up. Oh, yeah, we've got the momentum.
The call is unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rocks.
Can he kick it into the end zone? Can this kicker kick it?
I don't know. He might be able to now because they're going to move it out to the 45.
I know we don't have any Van Meegans, but
They're going to take it right up to the 45.
Ryan could kick it in the end zone last year every time.
Yeah, and we probably can now.
I would. Ooh.
Onside
Gamble.
kick.
Gamble.
Onside kick.
Do it. Let's just do it right now. I would. What the heck?
They're honestly, well, I was going to say they were setting up like it, but now they're dropping back.
Yeah, I
they
see
might
it now. We're not going to. But
No,
see if we try to kick it in the end zone. Or on the ground. And
It's in the end zone.
Yeah, thank God. That kid. All right, huge defensive stance here we need, Scott. What we need is a stop, score, stop, score.
Yep.
Not too much to ask, is it?
No, not
Out
at
of
all.
Coach D and Coach Greb. 14 points more.
So Redbirds up 14-13. Is that 6:10?
What? We informed the scoreboard is not being worked properly
Does
here?
it look like I can't see it?
I don't know if they're messing that.
6-10, 6-10,
Oh,
13 all. So
Nope. Yeah.
right.
We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Is that a hold?
I think it's a clean block. He might be gone, guys.
Tackle him.
Down at the 2. And now it's 14-13. They got the score right now.
We've got it. Scott, what's your thoughts? What are you saying out there?
Well, you've got to
defensively.
We're letting them create lanes for him to run through, and he's fast.
We've stopped fast for years.
Right, but they're creating the lanes, and he's just picking one out. We had this problem when we came up here before.
In 12, correct?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a fumble recovery.
But
Touchdown.
they were bigger last year. We didn't have that issue.
So that makes it 19-14 Rock Island.
Well, let's see if Coach Greb, somebody gets a talking to. No.
He got it. Makes it 21-14 Rock Island.
Remember what I said before the game? I'm not worried. No more scoring. 21. We get ourselves 35, 42 points.
And guys, that point that I brought up earlier, I want to emphasize it again. Rock Island was in this similar, not exact, but similar position last week against Bradley Bourbonnais. They were down, I believe it was 25-0.
They were.
And then they were up 25-0.
They
Bradley
came back
Bourbonnais
and
came back and
No,
beat
it was the other way
No,
around.
the other way. They were down.
They were down
back,
21.
And then Bourbonnais did win.
I knew it was something. Maybe if we can find a way to pull from that and how they were able to navigate that, Bradley Bourbonnais and Rock Island really, and make it the way it was.
Yeah. Now we got to. This is football. You got to keep your head up.
Yep.
We got plenty to go here. Great night. 5:49 left.
And they don't have
Second
a
quarter.
dominating defense. We can move the ball.
That's a strong word. They do not have a dominating defense. We can score. Look at this. Get the ball. Get the ball. Okay, sorry.
We got it. We got it.
They can get, on a kickoff.
Kobe Largent came up and got the kick and got it out to the 34-yard line. Redbirds will take over. How much time left to go?
We have 5:46 remaining in the second quarter, Scott.
Plenty of time.
Plenty. This is a very, very big series.
Oh, sure.
In this game. Scott, what do you think?
I think we're going to take the ball down their throat. You
Run?
got Bryce,
We're gonna run or we're going to throw?
Bryce Bishop into the Redbird backfield now.
There we go. Junior. Pretty stout young man.
Yeah.
I bet you, 200?
About 190.
Okay. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Pick up of
You got some yards.
Pick up of maybe one. Boy, that's kind of a weak spot, wasn't it?
What spot was that?
I thought he was out to the 20 or the 36 maybe. They put him down right on the 35.
They converged on him pretty quick, but I thought he got more than that. 3 up top.
Bishop still in the backfield with Vinny.
5:02. Go Bishop. Oh, he's still up. Took 5 kids to take him down. All right, Metamora, let's go, boys.
3rd and about 8.
The line's got to dig in right here. One, two, 4 receiving, 4 receivers in. He's got him. First time.
Nice job. That's a great job by the receiver to go past the sticks.
Absolutely.
Ashton Rowe with reception.
That a boy?
That's a great pass, too, by Vinny.
Being aware.
Pass complete. Ashton Rowe.
4:14 to go. First half, Redbirds trail 21-14.
Thing with Vinny, there's no weak spot of the field he can't throw to.
No.
He'll throw left, he'll throw center, he'll throw right, short, long. He's got a great touch. And he reads. He's not predetermining one receiver. Here he is, in gun.
Oh, nice job.
That a boy. Out of bounds. 3:45 left, Scott.
Stop the clock.
We've got plenty of time here. How many? We got 3 timeouts.
I think we do.
Come on, boys. Dig in right here. Look at the miss. Look at their DBs. Look at the top. Look at that little dude.
Yep.
They are small. Oh, he tripped over 66's back foot. Not his fault.
Brings up a 3rd and about.
He was blocking. 66 foot, slip back.
We had it sealed too.
Yeah, he did.
6 yards. 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
We're fine.
Ball is probably at the 49-yard line.
2:50 remaining.
Plenty of time.
See if we go up to up top. We're throwing. It's there. We'll keep taking it. 6.
Boy, that's another great catch by Ashton
it's
Rowe.
there every single. Look at 6 is not aggressive. Run it again. Just.
Number 1, Ashton Rowe.
I used to call it a comeback. Drive him off, and once his hips break, boom, 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 come back. 3's talking to him right now. He's. $2:15 left, Scott.
Plenty of time.
Throw again. Nope. He's got it.
Oh, that's a nice first down play.
I like this series. Get it down, eat it all up. Let's pop one in here.
Inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line.
Come on.
And you talk about the extra momentum it can give you punching that last one in right before the half, whether it puts you within 1, ties it, takes the lead, whatever. That last score right before the half can sometimes be a big momentum switcher.
Especially when they get the ball to start the second half.
We're going to start speeding it up here, though.
Oh, nice hard run.
Get back. Let's go.
Oh, the clock stops to move the chains. 1:27 to go. They're yelling in the play, so we're in good shape. We're
good.
Down to the 30-yard line.
It's going again. See, I think we're going to throw. We're going to throw? Yes, we are. There it is. Oh, he had him. He has him. No.
That's 24 for Rock Island, guys. He read that right from the snap.
Well, he threw it
Actually, that was a really, it was a good call play. Ball came out a little late. He had some stuff in front of him. It's tough back there when you're QBing. Little sooner on that break, he was wide open, leads him. It's a touchdown. Again, experience. Yeah.
And real quickly, kind of what you guys have been preaching, there's still a lot of time to think Coach Jeff Herring preaching to the team. They've got a long way to go, only a minute left. They got a long way to score. He repeated that multiple times.
Where are they, on about the 4-yard line?
About that.
And he's going again.
Hey, if we're not going to seal the edge,
we
then
got to figure this out.
we got to get somebody else out there.
You're outside back.
Our end is getting hooked. Our end is getting hooked.
You see it?
Yeah, end's getting hooked.
You know who this reminds me, guys, of is Kendrick Foster when he played against us for Richwoods.
Well,
Kendrick was on the whole level himself. Who's there?
How much time? How much time?
We've got 53.6. We need to figure this out right now. They're coming back at us.
There you go.
There it
Who is that?
Okay.
That's Caleb Welsh. Knifed through and got a big sack.
Timeout.
How much time is left?
That is 43.6.
Got to get a big stop here. We can't let them go in with a 2-touchdown lead into halftime.
And, guys, I think we're going to need plays like that every so often.
We need a lot of them.
Yeah, because stopping Rogers in the backfield, we need just a couple of them here and there, because otherwise they're going to, the whole if it ain't broke, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Well, they're going to keep doing it.
They're just going to keep doing it over and over again.
Again, gentlemen, it's still first half.
Yeah.
21-14. I mean, we're not sitting at 35-0. This is a good game. They're a big school. And Coach Grebner and Coach Dolinsky and Coach Herring and Coach Ryan will get them adjusted at halftime.
We'll make some adjustments.
Oh, absolutely.
2nd and 9 for the Rocks.
Nothing. That's not going to go anywhere. He fumbled the ball. He got the ball back. Didn't we have the ball?
Yet to get a signal from
Hold
the
on.
refs.
Whose ball?
No signal yet.
Or did they saying it went out of bounds?
Our ball.
Metamora ball. Wow, that's a big turnover for Metamora. What is there, like 35 seconds to go? That's huge. Ball placed on the 46-yard line. Well, that's what we needed, Corey.
Hey, I never worry, Scott. I never worry. I don't get down. I know plenty of time and things like that in high school football. Hey, create it. Defensively, get the ball back. This will be fun here. Attaboy, Benny. There it is. Right there. Ooh, hang on to the football.
Oh, I think are they going to get him for a face mask?
I didn't see a hand go to the face.
I didn't see anything.
He didn't. Bagol didn't put his hand out to someone's face, did he?
Oh, they're calling. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was against Rock Island. I think it was a face mask.
Oh, okay.
But is it going to be 5 or 15? Oh, it's 15.
15. Oh, yeah. 15 for sure.
On the 14-yard line.
See, Scott?
26
Here we go.
seconds.
Birds. What? Timeout.
Timeout, I think.
Reset the clock.
Rock Island.
They ran off 4.5.
Honestly, guys, they did that earlier as well. There was a dead ball play where they hadn't set the ball down yet, and they ran probably, like you said, about 3-4 seconds off. So this isn't the first time this has happened tonight.
Where is Poston back, ready to go?
Oh, he is out. He's wrapped up.
He's wrapped up on the
crease.
sideline. Still got his shirt off. This would be a huge momentum swing for Metamora if they're to go get the ball into the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think Pat's out to talk to the refs about that clock situation.
Good, he caught it too. That's the second time, Alex, you've seen it? They're running the clock off.
Second time, and both of them, I believe, were in this quarter.
But even the official should have the official game.
Did they put any time back on? I can't see.
No, it's still 24, but he should have his watch.
Well, if they have, they don't do that though.
They don't do what?
They don't keep it with their watch. No.
Touchdown right here. Come on. Oh. We got time. We got plenty.
Ball on the 14. We still have, what, 2 timeouts left?
Correct.
3. We got all 3, guys.
All 3?
No,
Good.
they have 1. We have 3.
Is this going to be another screenplay to Bagol? We're going to use 1.
Don't think. Not.
Did we call that, Alex, or did they? We did.
That was a Metamora timeout. And I think, guys, real briefly, the short field and having all 3 timeouts, I think hopefully we're able to use that to our advantage, but you can never guarantee anything.
Screen pass to Bagol?
No.
Bagol with a waggle pattern? Waggle pattern?
Well, we got, let's see what we do here.
Fourth down.
Is it 3rd and 10? 15.3.
Is that what it is, 3rd and 10?
Mm-hmm. Spread.
Well, we have
see if he throws on left. There you go. Bring him. Throw left. He was looking. Oh boy. Let it go. He's got him. It's a tough throw at that distance when you're rolling left and you're right-handed.
How much time?
4 seconds.
4 seconds. So, and that'll take care of the first quarter, or first half, excuse me. Take this time to thank our sponsors: Sunbelt Rental, Mason Funeral Home, Germantown Bar and Grill, Kevin Kale at Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Michael's Italian Feast, Logoware, Metamora McDonald's, Metamora IGA, Metamora Fields, Snyder Village, Goodfield State Bank, Zobrist Shire Insurance, and City Blue Technologies. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the first half stats, second half.
Okay, now it's time for the first half stats. First for Rock Island's rushing. Marion Rogers had 6 carries for 54 yards. Elijah Reese had 1 carry for 10 yards. Davion Wilson had 6 carries for 97 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Ja'Kay Hill had 1 carry for 78 yards. Rock Island had a total of 239 yards rushing for an average of 17.1 yards per carry. Passing, Devon Swift was 1 for 2 for 8 yards, and we did not get who he had thrown that ball to as far as receivers. They had a total of 247 yards rushing and passing. Rock Island had 6 first downs rushing and a first half time of possession of 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Now for Metamora. Vinny Corsia-Grossa had 10 carries for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Zach Poston had 6 carries for 53 yards and 1 touchdown. Bryce Bishop had 1 carry for 1 yard. Jake Welch had 7 carries for 19 yards. And TJ Rising had 1 carry for 0 yards. Metamora had a total of 140 yards rushing for an average of 5.6 yards per carry. Passing, Vinny was 9 for 15 attempts with 2 interceptions and a total of 97 yards passing. Receiving, Caden Stone had 2 receptions for 1 yard. Ryan Begole had 3 receptions for 68 yards. Connor Lopez had 1 reception for 10 yards, and Ashton Rowe had 3 receptions for 18 yards for the total of 97 yards. Metamora's total rushing and passing was 237 yards. And Vinny had a PAT by running. First downs, Metamora had 7 first downs rushing and 6 passing for a total of 13. And first half time of possession is 18 minutes and 24 seconds. Your first half score, Metamora 14, Rock Island 21.
Welcome back to Rock Island. Well, Corey, the Redbirds took that 7-0 or 7-point deficit into the halftime locker room, 21-14. Not a lot of luck on the Redbirds' side in that first half.
Nope, but we got 2 more quarters to go, a new half.
Yeah,
Put that in the past, and we'll move forward. And I'm sure the coaches had himself correct in there, but no, we didn't have the best of luck.
No, we had 3 turnovers, and they scored on 2 of them. And it's just, can we make some adjustments? That they've talked about it. Now it's just, can we do it? It's hard though when you're down, two guys you kind of counted on offensively, and then you lose one of your better linemen in Tyler Freeze. He's also one of your best defensive linemen. But it's kind of next man up.
Always next man up. It's 11 guys. 11 guys in offense, 11 guys in defense. You're not around 1 or 2 guys in the game of football. Injuries happen. And you're hurt or you're injured. And next guy's got to get up there. He's got that Redbird helmet on, so he should be prepared, and they're ready to go. Every kid out there wants to get his opportunity, and it's the opportunity to shine. So they look good. They're, again, second game of the season on the road. A lot of these kids, are starting the first time on the road. They are fast. They have some size to them, and it's a great opponent. It's a good test for Metamora. I'm glad we're playing them. And this is where you dig in, Scott, and you're down a little bit. You stay positive and get it done. I have no issues that 21-14 does not bother me. Does it you?
No, it doesn't. We just got to be a little more. We have to protect the ball a little bit more this second half, and I think we will.
you have peaks and valleys in the game, and even in those valleys, you got to stay strong. You got to be excited, and the coach will get them up.
You know, one last happy note talking about getting excited. Happy birthday, by the way, Corey. Knew I had to drop that.
I knew you would. Thank you. Appreciate
birthday.
that. What did we do here? Look at this. Did it go 10?
Yeah, it went 10.
I personally
No.
think it was a shank, guys. I think he got more of the pardon my lack of terminology, but the holder instead of the actual ball.
Or of a tee.
You know, as long as I played baseball, you'd think I'd remember the word tee, but
You would, wouldn't you?
They're discussing this because it might have gone up to the 50-yard line.
I thought it did.
flag on the play. And head ref just pointed to Metamora.
All right, time to dig in. Clock is running. Keeps ticking off.
Clock is still running. And wow. You think they're ever going to notice this, that the clock is still running?
Because they,
You know,
first half, they did it multiple times.
we talked about the instances earlier, but this is something else.
The clock's
oh,
ran a
look.
minute off, and they've only kicked off.
And no, they're not
No,
even
they're
saying
not even
nothing.
noticing it. The clock is still running.
Honestly, guys, none of our coaches have said anything yet, but
No,
it looks like, I think Coach Otto notices something because he was just sharing a little bit of a laugh looking.
Yeah, now the referees notice
There
it.
we go.
But they've got to put like 11:50 on the clock.
Wow. Is the clock guy up here with us?
No, he's on the other
I was
side.
gonna say.
Yeah, directly across from us. Not that we
Well,
want
let's
to
go have
put
a
out
chat.
his 20 right now.
I mean, come on.
By my count, third time tonight.
Yes, I agree.
Third
First
time.
twice in the first half, and they didn't catch it.
And we are by what's on the board right now, obviously not tech. There we go. That
Okay, 12 minutes. What? Come on, clock guy. Little jet outside.
we're very fortunate to have a guy like Daryl at Malone Field, guys.
We got another guy down. I think he got hit.
Yeah.
A little low.
4 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Rocks.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Move. See, linebackers are on angles. You can't stop.
Second initiative by number 4, Blake Leeper.
Take it inside the 30 down to the 29.
Guys, keep an eye on Rock Island. Our coaches are pretty adamant about something, just yelling, that's illegal, that's illegal. They've been yelling it so many times since I've crossed behind the bench, so something to look out for.
Something with their O-line.
Are they chopping? They moved.
You know, well, NFL drop here.
We weren't lined up.
I think they moved.
They moved.
Yep, they moved. They got it.
After the 5-yard walk-off, it will be first down and 15 for the Rocks. Ball on the Redbird 34-yard line.
All right, 11:26.
Oh, nice job. Is that Blake Leeper? Who is that?
I don't know. Yeah, I got to look at his.
No, that's Owen Forker.
Forker, okay.
He did an outstanding job there.
There you go.
Initially hit by number 6, Owen Forker. Timeout on the field.
They have an injured player? They have an
21.
Well, Corey, we gave them a little bit of a gift by letting them start off in our territory. But if Metamora can somehow get out of this without them scoring, that'd be a huge momentum lift for us.
No doubt. Always hate seeing any kid go down. Is he walking off?
Yeah, but it's pretty gingerly. So it brings up a 2nd and about 14 for the Rocks.
That was their wing back?
Yeah, that was one of their better running back, Davian Wilson.
You got number 3 back in there, number 2. There it is.
Oh, who is that? Number 4
down.
Number 4 for the Redbirds, Blake Leeper. And about the line of scrimmage, it brings up a 3rd and 14. Big down for the Redbirds, Corey. I believe they're in probably 4-down territory, but Redbirds have to kind of make a stand here.
All right, boys.
So Rock Island thought we jumped, and that kind of threw them off.
It did. Pass, no. Catch?
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and about 3.
Pass complete to number 24, Barry Slater. Short of the first down. They're going about 4th down to 2.5 yards away.
Come on, boys. Big stop here.
Timeout on the field.
Is that Ashton Rowe?
Ashton.
I think he's got a leg cramp.
Yeah, he's cramped.
You know, kind of interesting, guys. The coaches were actually instructing him lay down. It wasn't him going down on his own power. They were instructing him to specifically do that. So kind of interesting there.
Ashton Rowe with the. Those are terrible injuries, though.
Cramps?
Oh God. Ashton Rowe comes jogging off. That's good to see, but he's probably not out of the woods yet. Big down for the Redbirds.
Once that happens, you can't just start drinking water. You got to hydrate days before.
That's 4th and about a long 2.
Come on.
He got it. I think he got it, guys.
Wilson, the ball carrier. Enough for first down. Ball was spotted on the 17-yard line with the Red
21's back.
Looks that way,
Damn.
yes.
Good. Good and bad, but I just
don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah, absolutely not. We got number 1 way out here, split wide. 3's coming through. There it is again.
Wilson carrier again, up the middle.
They're running a jet trap.
Caleb Welsh. Again, Lamont. 6 yards, 2nd down and 4 for the Rocks.
9 minutes to go. 3rd quarter, Redbirds trail 21-14.
Let's see what they do here. And gun.
There you go, Eli. Go, Eli. There you go, Reach on the keeper, up the middle.
You can't be reaching. You just can't be reaching. We do a lot of reaching.
Enough of first
Another one's down.
injury time around the field.
Who's down now?
Is that a lineman?
Huge thanks goes up to Hungry Hobo, proud sponsors and partners in the financial support of Rock Island Athletics and in the scoreboard. The Hungry Hobo is a proud sponsor of Rock Island High School Athletics. Can't make it to a hobo? No problem. Just order from the Fight Squad, DoorDash, Good To Go, Quad City.
Did you get the wind knocked out of you, maybe?
Uber Eats. And get your favorite hobo items delivered straight to your door.
We'll see here. Maybe.
Harder to resist.
Looks like the shoulder or the arm.
Who's that young man?
66 is Austin Robertson.
We've got some depth on that D line.
We do, but we can't, we can't be losing too many.
Get him.
So, guys, credit to Ryan McGoal on that, but also Rock Island, their back ran into their
I
own
saw
lineman.
that. I know he did.
So you wonder, had that not happened,
Yeah, what would have
touchdown,
happened?
touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown.
Maybe you can go over and see what they're working on with Austin Robertson.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
I'll let this finish out, and then I'll go right over that way and see what we can do.
It's a MASH unit on the sidelines.
Jeez, come on. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 4.
This is the carrier, initially by number 6, Nolan Porter, for no gain.
7:40 to go, 3rd quarter. They're just eating up the whole quarter. Big down for the Redbird defense.
They don't have it. Nope.
Oh, he's going to lose about 2 yards. Great job by the Redbird defense.
Pardon the forgetting of the name, but who's the player hurt on the sideline? The newest one?
Austin Robertson.
They're icing him up too.
Shoulder?
They just sized him up for an ice pack on his right shoulder. They haven't put it on yet, but they were sizing him up for one just a couple seconds ago. At this point, it's just been talking back and forth to him.
They're going to attempt a field goal.
Give the ref.
The Newsman will attempt the field goal.
Hope it's not a fake.
They'll take a timeout. Rock Island takes a timeout. Yeah, got to watch the fake.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Who took the timeout?
Rock Island.
Mm-hmm.
The guy lined up to take that supposed field goal, Victor Goose, not listed as a kicker in any way, shape, or form.
Good
So,
observation.
Yep, that definitely something.
Oh, yeah.
He is the
I
guy
think
that
that's
kicks
kind of a
off,
dead
though.
giveaway.
He is the guy that kicked the extra point, and he's the guy that kicks off.
Interesting then, nonetheless.
Proud to be a sponsor of Rock Island High School Athletics.
We didn't list Ryan Vogel as a place kicker, though, either. As we get ready to go here.
There we go. 6:25 left, 3rd quarter. Block it.
He's a long way. That's more like a 3-step run up to the hold.
Block.
It was.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh.
great job by. Good thing that Tyler Hessinger let go. That could have been a horse collar.
By the way, guys, I can confirm that right shoulder is iced up here on the sideline, right where I'm walking by right now.
Hopefully, it won't be too serious. Hopefully, some of these injuries, you know, get a couple of weeks to kind of heal and get healthy again.
All right, offense on.
Well, the offense will have their first possession of this second half.
Round of applause for number 24, Terry Slater.
Comes the Redbird offense.
Metamora takes over at the long 26-yard line for his first and 10.
Bryce Bishop with the carry. He did a pretty good job of getting just a little bit.
He's holding
got
on
a yard.
Yep. They're in there trying to strip it from him.
Yep.
Held on strong.
That's a great stand by the Redbird defense.
Yeah. Little motivation on the sideline. Come on, get out, get out.
And he'll lose a yard.
This will begin in the carry. Up the interior of the right on defense for Slight Ross. They go 3rd and 11.
In gun. 5:15 left, 3rd and 11. Drop the ball.
They're going to the worst attempt. Recovered by Metamora.
Covered by Bagol. That's going to make it
3rd and 11. 4th and 11. They're saying 4th and 10.
Victor Guzman back for the Rocks to return.
Punt team in.
Dylan Massacre.
Three's dangerous.
Is this our
He
first
is-
punt?
Yes. This kid back here can move, so let's see how they punt away from him. And it's low and right to him. He dropped it. Watch that.
Rocon has recovered the fumble. Rocon takes over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
All right, we'll play some disciplined defense here, Scott. 3's out. Is this a different quarterback? Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Number 8. I believe the other quarterback got hurt, didn't he?
He might have.
I'll keep an eye on
But
the
they have.
sideline.
Oh. No.
Oh.
Okay, that was a crazy high school play right there. Wow. Oh.
ball, first and 10.
Close game, 21-14, 4:12 left, third quarter, Scott, and defense can step up here, get the ball back, we score. Timeout. Is it timeout on
Rock Island.
Rock Island. Okay, Coach Ryan's going out now.
So
Coach Ryan's going over to talk.
yeah, both Coach Ryan and Coach Grebner are very upset with the officials here.
All right, and what are they upset about?
Great partners with and Presley Football.
I will get to you on that.
And crematory, offering personal services and attention to detail. We are privileged and honored to be serving the families in our area for over 129 years.
Who's this kid? Number 7?
Who is the ball carrier for the Rocks? A gain of close to 7 yards. It'll be second and 3 yards to go.
Bounce. You got to wrap up. (27-14), 3:25. Bagul's down here with his helmet off.
I think he's fine. 28-14.
So update on that frustration with the coaches. A quote that I did catch was, do we have to just lay down or something? So maybe it has to do with the continuous running of the clock again.
The clock. Always running.
That's what I think it's ultimately about, because maybe he's saying, well, do we need to lay down and act like we're hurt in order for the clock to be stopped? I think that's what he was getting at.
Kicked it out of bounds. Good. Here we go.
35-yard line. So Metamora will get the ball on the 35. Or do you make him kick it again?
That's a good question. He can't kick very deep, can he?
No, I think we're going to make him kick it again.
Yeah.
No, our offense is out there. We're going to take it on the 30.
Well, it was kind of interesting, guys, because you could hear from the Rock Island side, or the sideline, hey, we want the ball, give us the ball. They were wanting them to get there.
Plenty of time, 3:25, third quarter.
I've never seen this. They're giving us the ball outside the 35. Look where the ball's placed. Yeah.
We're gonna throw. They're stacking. They're bringing. I think they're literally blitzing. Their backers are just coming. Yeah, we're gonna throw here. We'll start throwing on them a little bit. There, all game. It's there. Tuck the ball. There you go.
They're saying he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a really nice play by Connor Lopez.
And Connor there, without that spin or cut, that's nothing more than maybe a couple-yard gain.
Ball was spotted to walk on the 39-yard line on his first and 10 Redbirds.
Good job.
We'll start spreading them out. Let's see.
Inside the 35. Down. Yeah, they're going to be right on the 35. Pretty nice pickup of about 4.
Second and 6.
2:14 left.
Got time.
Throw here. I think we're going to throw it. There it is. Set your feet, Benny.
Brings up a 3rd and about 6.
155.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Redbirds.
Go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Good run. Go, baby.
What's that? There's nobody out there. Is there a hold? There's nobody there. Was that a face mask?
I don't know.
He's down. Fell hard on his head, we think.
Is he still down?
Looks like maybe like the 23. Out of bounds.
What's the penalty?
Wouldn't be late hit out of bounds, would it?
No, holding
it.
against
It's holding.
Okay.
Holding against the Redbirds. 10 yards for the spot of the infraction.
Wow. I mean, we're just dropping like flies.
And remember, we had injuries at the quarterback position in week 1 against Champaign Central. I believe Willerton had to come out too.
He's got a broken wrist.
Now, saw Solomon Schwartz earlier taking snaps pre-game.
We've got McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald. I saw Schwartz taking.
Leaper.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys, but let's hope we don't need to resort.
Well, they're going to have to come in for at least one play.
At least one, you would imagine. Or confirm, really. It looks like it's actually his leg, guys, because you notice I think it's that left leg. He's kind of dragging. He's walking with the right leg and more dragging the left leg.
Quarterback for the Redbirds from 7, Solomon Schwartz.
No.
On top.
That's our fourth turnover of the night.
Yeah, on top of the Ashton Rowe kind of coming off the field pretty favorably on one leg as well, so I'll keep an eye on it.
Redbird's 40-yard line, first and 10 for Rock Island.
Rock Island trainer's over here too in his cart, checking on him.
Vinny is out for the game. They're icing him up as well.
I mean, now, Corey, it's just a matter of attrition. We can't lose any more people.
28-14.
Hit first by number 33, TJ Riesland.
Solomon's a good athlete and a smart kid. Number 7. He'll be fine. Good job. We just need to stop him here, Scott, get a score. 34 seconds left, third quarter.
Mason here. Third down and 8 to go for the Rocks.
I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, Sunbelt Rentals, Mason Funeral Home, Germantown Bar and Grill, Kevin Kale at Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Michael's Italian Feast, Logo Wear, Metamora McDonald's, Metamora IGA, Metamora Fields, Snyder Village, Goodfield State Bank, Zobrist Shire Insurance, and City Blue Technologies.
$12 minutes left. Let's get it done. 2 touchdowns. What are you thinking, Scott? Alex.
Well, it's
Vinny's down there. Is he doing all right? Be all right. Okay.
Look like it, guys. It does not look like it.
There's in the back here. He's got the corner. Tripped up. First and 10, Rock Island. Flag on a play, encroachment against the Redbirds.
So, guys, real quickly, Washington was being shut out at one point. They came back and won on a horn-beating play at the fourth quarter, 33-32.
First and 5. Ball is started on the 15-yard line.
First and 5, 11:51. Fourth quarter. Come on. Don't arm. Got to tackle.
Touchdown. Can't arm tackle.
Nope.
And we enjoy arm tackles.
Miss. Good. 35-14. 38. Who do we got deep? 38, number 4.
Hunter Burrows. Blake
We got to get the ball. We've got to score.
Yes.
Onsides. Scott, thoughts?
We got to get out of here with some healthy bodies. I mean, we're dropping like flies.
Mm-hmm. Never seen this.
I have to go back in the day when we were up at South Elgin. We lost about 4 guys.
Michael Fay, is that his? Go. There you go.
Pretty good run back.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got in. There's the junior McDonald, right? Quarterback.
Caleb Welsh with the return there.
We got McDonald. We got 2 sophomores, Connor and
Connor Willerton's out
for
with a broken
just
wrist.
2 weeks.
2, 3, yeah.
Okay.
Solomon Schwartz comes back onto the field.
Solomon's a smart
And he
kid.
is.
He's an athlete. Give him another year or 2 of growing.
Drew Vickery in the
He's
backfield.
gonna grow up.
with him.
He's gonna grow up real quick tonight. Getting some varsity.
Jake Ross, the ball carrier. Initially by number 44 of the Rocks, Jaden Milton. Gain of about 2 yards for a 2nd and 8.
11 minutes remaining. Is that Bryce?
Yep.
Bryce Bishop, the carrier, hit immediately by number 7,
Let's go, O-line.
Ben Cooley.
Got to keep your head up.
3rd down and 8 for the Redbirds.
Hey, look at all the injured players we have down there, Corey. Five guys out right there.
Nothing. They're just.
That'll work.
Bishop gets the ball carrier.
Third and 8.
Immediately by number 17 of the Rocks. A loss of 2. There's a 4th down and 10 to go for the Redbirds.
Wow! Get the ball! Did we get it?
Nope.
That was a good punt.
That was a heck of a punt.
Wow.
Wow.
Who was that? Punting that ball?
Dylan Massacre.
All right.
And now Jake Walsh is.
We have an injury. Rock Island and Metamora players both hurt. I was going to say it, but I was going to let you guys finish your thought. There is a couple of dangerous plays up there, guys flipping up in the air and then landing on each other's heads. These don't look head-related, but there's a couple injuries.
Did they hit heads? They did.
So what happened is in the attempt to go for the botched ball, one guy clipped the other, went flying up in the air, and then his legs landed on the other guy's head. Unfortunately, I know no more than these guys. I don't know the specifics, but I know that's what happened.
.901. Yeah, number 3.
The guys are always falling forward, even though they only weigh about $155.
Take care of Rock Island. Gets almost 4 yards on the carry. Will be second down and 6.
Watch out. He's good. Don't.
Too much arm tackling. It's just, we're reaching and not tackling.
Well, when you reach, also that can also cause, you got to be careful.
That's why you get a
You
lot of
know
guys
why?
hurt.
Shoulders.
Yep.
Yo, you'll dislocate.
Third down and 1 for the Rocks.
.735, fourth quarter. There's it. Number 7. First down.
And Cooley on the carry. Tackled by number 10, Caleb Wells. Enough for a Rock Island first down. The ball spotted at the Rock Island 42-yard line where it's first and 10.
It's going to run. Don't arm. Peter in. Kaufman. 51. Coming in for Cassip.
Yeah.
75 is coming in.
Jeff Schnitzler.
Okay. Get some varsity snaps.
Got a couple of snaps against Champaign Central. Have to brag, he's from my same grade school too.
Oh boy.
2. Good open field tackle.
Yep, that was a good open field tackle. Eric Gilmore.
Takes the ball down to the Redbird 15-yard line where it's first and 10 Rock Island.
TJ's in, 33, rising.
Yeah, he's been in.
5:45 remaining. Right off 72.
There's a hold.
Yeah.
Guys, Coach Hammer better be careful. He's just been given a warning on the sideline to stay back.
He's upset about something.
Well, they called a hold, and I don't think he agreed with that.
Did you guys think it was a pretty obvious hold, I guess, for lack of a better word?
To be honest, I didn't see it.
Okay.
The Shardens on the tackle. There's a flag and a play. Holding against the Rocks. Goes marked back to the Redbird, 25 yards.
5:21 remaining.
First and 20.
Got here second down.
Rogers will block here again. Here initially by number 44.
In 20? 15, or 16?
Joe Carden.
Makes it a third and about 15.
Mm-hmm.
Rogers the ball carrier from Rock Island for a gain of about 5 yards. Teo Pena on the tackle.
You know, in 2010, we had a rash of injuries. I think we went down and played Rochester, and we had about 11 guys out.
In the semi?
Mm-hmm.
All in one game?
All in one game. We had like 11 guys out that game.
That was a rainy one, wasn't it?
No, it was just cold.
Cold.
There's the guy down for both. Is Metamora and Rock Island. One player. Well, looks like the Rock Island player got up. We still got the guy down.
Who's down for Metamora?
I don't have a good angle on it, but as soon as I get the number, I'll let you guys know. The 57.
Zach Barker.
Start using all JV players.
I just hope we have enough healthy for next week. It's 7 guys now. We got, no, 6 guys. We got 6 guys out.
Stop him?
Nope. First down. 3:31 to go in the ball game. Oh, I think we did stop him. Yeah, we did stop him. Yeah, it was first down.
They were short by about 2 or 3 yards by my angle, guys.
Oh, that's a nice job by those guys.
Ball spotted on about the 7-yard line of Metamora.
.331.
Well, I'm probably going to get the score right. Just had it wrong teams.
And remember, the score of last year's game, I believe, was 42-14 Redbird.
Yeah.
So we're pretty close to that as well. Just like you said, other teams.
True Vickery on the carry. Gain of about 1 yard, second and 9.
First down?
Yeah, I think he's going to have it pretty close. Bishop.
Bryce Bishop on the carry. Hit initially by number 87, Caleb Littleton.
That's going to be on us, guys. I think 51 on the blocking attempt.
Carry, this time tackled by number 6, Yancey of the Rocks.
I think they've got, what, maybe 3 penalties against them?
There's the flag on the play. Holding, Metamora declined. Brings up second and 11 yards to go for the Redbirds.
So, guys, what happened here, number 6 for Rock Island is hurt, and I think he actually got hurt celebrating that tackle.
There's an injury on the field, timeout.
Because what happened is his other teammates went to come and jump into him to celebrate that tackle and knocked him down, and I think that's where the injury comes in. Doesn't seem to be any danger if he's walking off under his own power, but...
Round of applause for number 6. Kenyon Yancey.
Yeah. Solomon Schwartz will get a first down. That's a nice little run.
Number 7, Solomon Schwartz on the carry.
Here we go, another set.
first down Redbirds on their own 30-yard line.
He's going.
Huh. Nice run by
Nice.
Bryce Bishop.
About 30 yards.
Oh, at least, yeah.
There's Bishop, the ball carrier,
He runs hard.
50-yard gain.
Great blocking on that play, by the way, as well.
Come on, let's get it in here. Come on. Go. That a boy?
Oh, nice.
That was a good little run.
Number 7, Solomon Schwartz on the carry. Pulled down by Burridge.
What?
Now for a Redbird first down. Ball spotted on the Rock Island 24-yard line of works, first and 10 Metamora.
Some weird things going on with different planets.
Oh, yeah.
Corey.
That score is interesting. First down.
But that'll be the last play of the game, and that'll drop the Redbirds' record to 1-1. Rock Island will go to 1-1, and we start conference play next week, Corey.
Yes, we do.
We'll be back in just a few minutes with the end of the game stats and a chat with head coach Pat Ryan.
Okay, now it's time for the end of the game stats. First for Rock Island. Devin Swift had 1 carry for 1 yard. Marion Rogers had 14 carries for 122 yards and 1 touchdown. Elijah Reese had 3 carries for 15 yards. Davian Wilson had 16 carries for 153 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jakai Hill had 1 carry for 78 yards. Victor Gomez had 1 carry for 4 yards, and Jaden Venkali had 3 carries for 26 yards. Rock Island had a total of 399 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns for an average of 10.2 yards per carry. Passing, Elijah Reese was 3 for 4 for 60 yards. Receiving, Perry Slater had 1 reception for 12 yards, and Marion Rogers had 1 reception for 40 yards. And then we had that other reception in the first half that we didn't get the number on, but that was an 8-yard reception. Total rushing and passing, Rock Island had 459 yards. They had 13 first downs rushing and 2 passing for a total of 15, and second half time of possession was 14 minutes and 10 seconds. Now for Metamora. Vinny Corsia-Grossa had 10 carries for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Zach Poston had 6 carries for 53 yards and 1 touchdown. Bryce Bishop had 9 carries for 45 yards. Jake Welch had 10 carries for 24 yards. TJ Rising had 1 carry for 0 yards. Ryan Begole had 1 carry for 0 yards. And Solomon Schwartz had 2 carries for 20 yards. Drew Vickery had 1 carry for 1 yard, and Caleb Welch had 1 carry for 9 yards. Metamora had a total of 219 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns and an average of 5.3 yards per carry. Passing, Vinny Corsia-Grossa was 10 for 17 with 2 interceptions for 123 yards. Solomon Schwartz was 0 for 1 with 1 interception. Receiving, Caden Stone had 2 receptions for 1 yard. Ryan Begole had 3 receptions for 68 yards. Connor Lopez had 2 receptions for 36 yards. And Ashton Rowe had 3 receptions for 18 yards. Metamora had a total of 342 yards total offense. First downs, Metamora had 10 rushing and 7 passing. Second half time of possession was 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Your final score in Rock Island 35, Metamora 14.
Rock Island, we're here with Metamora head coach Pat Ryan. Coach, it was like a mass unit on the sidelines.
Well, it's very disappointing. I mean, you can't control injuries. It's just that's probably the most we've had in one night, and I can remember in 32 years. I mean, I can't, I don't blame the surface. It's the last time we played on a surface like this. That old turf was up at South Elgin. That's the last time I can remember. So, I mean, I'm not. They deserve to win the ball game. I'm not knocking that at all. They played well. They were a little better up front than what we thought, I'm sure. But we kept having to try to replace guys. I mean, we lose Tyler Freeze, arguably, two-way starter. Then Poston goes down, and I don't want to let. One thing I want to make sure, Ryan Begol and Vinny had a couple interceptions where we had to separate himself from the pocket. And Ryan had some great plays too. So there's some positives. It's just those I'm just saying that many injuries in one night is just really uncharacteristic. And you can do everything you can, but you can't control everything. And sometimes life just gives you that. And I thought our kids kept playing. Unfortunately, we couldn't get over the hump. We had a chance down there to tie. We had a chance to take the lead. And, when we had a chance for any kind of momentum, we didn't get it.
Well, I thought a lot of it had to do, you go back to the injury to Freeze and to Poston. If those guys don't get hurt, maybe you don't lose Vinny and maybe you don't lose a couple of those other guys. But that's here.
No, Scott, you're right. There can be kind of a ripple effect, and you start moving guys around. I mean, that's the game. I mean, unfortunately, those things happen. We've been really fortunate, and through our training and stuff, that you try to minimize it the best you can. But it kind of caught up to us tonight for sure. But, I think we kept playing. We had some positives. I mean, our kids looked each other in the eye, and, we'll see where we're at on Monday and start getting ready for next week. We need to get through this one and figure out what we got to do to get better and kind of assess where we're at with our depth chart. And Monday, this one's got to be in the rearview mirror. It's time to get moving forward. But they're a good team. I think they're going to win some games in their league. I don't know, the other teams in their league all that well, but yeah, it was a tough one, no question about it.
I thought, with Solomon Schwartz comes in, and he threw an interception on his first pass, but I thought all in all, he played pretty well tonight, and if he's the guy that ends up being the quarterback, for either bridge or whatever he's got to do, you may not be too badly off.
He's got tools in the toolbox. There's no doubt about it. He's got tools in the toolbox. There's absolutely no question. And we'll get Connor back in I don't know if it'll be next week, but we'll get him back in some capacity at some point here. He may not be able to quarterback. It might be like a Rick Alvis thing where he's got to play with something because it's not much of a break. But anyway, Scott, we'll assess it. Our kids walked off together. They care about one another, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it, and this certainly was one. We, right off the bat, we looked good. We looked clean. Mm-hmm. We were a little anxious, but we come down and score, and then after that, it was just one series after another where, unfortunately, we had some guys get dinged up. But our kids will keep competing, and hopefully we can get back on track next week.
Coach, you start with the conference schedule next week, and you start off, with some teams that may be coming at the right time.
Well, we got to respect our better league, but I don't know how many teams will play better than these guys. I mean, we kind of thought that. We kind of thought that last year, and they're even quicker at home. But Ben's done a good job. They were ready. I think the way it went last year, they got reminded of that quite a bit, and they were fired up. They were fired up to protect home turf, and hats off to them.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get going. Got a long trip home, but we'll see you next Friday night at Malone.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
That'll do it for the Redbirds in Rock Island. Redbirds drop it 35-14. We'll see you next week.